He's got like slick back greaser
Yes,
hair.
sir.
He's like a
What's his name?
Brandon something.
Brandon something.
Was he on like Slave?
Brandon
before or anything?
something, and
Maybe,
we back
maybe.
with Working
Yeah.
I don't
Buds.
think so. He kind of just
What's up,
showed
gang?
up out of
We're
nowhere.
back. Yeah, he just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
We back,
Are we
guys.
live?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
live
we're
now,
live.
man.
Working
We're talking about
Buds.
Zero, dude.
Skateboard
Zero
things.
Yeah,
Zero. Who's watched Zero skateboarding?
I've been watching Zero since I started skating, pretty much.
Dying to live.
But the most recent video.
They actually did come out with another video that was pretty good. You know, like the team. I don't know any of the guys' names, of course. You know, but like it was.
It's
actually,
hard to keep up nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
for
It was
sure.
pretty good though. I was impressed. You gotta. I'll send y'all the link. You probably seen that shit,
But the one that part that came out yesterday was pretty sick, but I didn't get to see it all in one time.
in its thing. Yeah,
I
right,
had
right.
to pause and play. I was at work all day, so.
Or I'll run it back. So yeah, y'all, welcome back to Working Buds. The Skate God is here and Crispy is here, and we have our special guest here. Some
Yep.
more
Yes,
skate
sir.
gods.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Eddie
Yep.
and Skater, Abram the Skater, Filmer and Skater.
Abram Hasty in the house.
Yeah. So what's up, y'all?
Chilling.
Yeah, man.
How's it going with you guys, man?
Everything is straight, man.
Back at it,
Congratulations
man.
on the video. You know,
Appreciate
we're gonna
it,
talk
man.
about your skate video. Not a debut, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Interloop.
the inner loop.
Yeah, we worked on that for 2.5 years or so.
2.5. What would you say on that, Abraham? Was it longer?
Yeah, it was like 2.5, 3, maybe. I don't know. We had to put that out, man. But I feel like it came together really well. And we had the sick premiere at Legacy, obviously.
Yeah, thank you
guys
so
filmed
much,
it.
Crispy. That was sick.
Yes,
Yeah,
very,
that
very
worked
grateful.
out.
You made the video that much better.
Shout
for
out.
sure.
That was
Shit,
a dope
man.
premiere.
Y'all made the fucking video, dog. Nah, man. It was definitely a full length video, dog. 45 minutes
Yeah.
of
Just about, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
really, really good skating that people should definitely keep watching.
Is the
Yeah.
link?
Play that
Is it a
video
link up
over
or-
and
The video
over.
has already reached almost 10,000 views.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And
we're
it's
running
only
it
been
up
like
right now,
5
man.
days or something.
Hell yeah.
But,
10,000? God
Just
damn.
super hyped on all the love we've been receiving and whatnot. You know, got some Skate John started it off. They kicked it off on the Instagram. They had a hard post with like some clips from the video, a little shout out on their website, and then like 2 days later, Thrasher reposted it
Fire.
on their Instagram as well.
Hell yeah.
And that was sick. And then I think yesterday I saw Quarter Snacks also mentioned it on their website. That was
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was hyped on that for sure.
So, are we gonna? What you guys want to talk about the shoes first? Or we gonna talk about the video? What you want to do?
What shoes?
Nah,
are
we
you
can talk about the video, man, since we're already talking about it.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
do that.
Question number one I have for you, Eddie, is this: for our listening and viewing audience, can you kind of tell us about the process of making a skate video? This video, I guess.
Well, for this video, it was kind of very just natural, organic.
Mm-hmm.
We had finished filming for that whistle video, and
Okay.
that one featured Pooch.
Oh, nice. Hell
So for that video, me and Pooch were meeting up every Saturday, like nonstop, 9 a.m. We would try and film clips till like, I don't know, noon, whenever he got worn out.
yeah. Okay.
So we did that for about 6 months to a year. So that video, I was mainly focusing on him, trying to like, show off that he still got it.
Mm-hmm.
He was super hyped to. He's just motivated to
Yeah,
skate.
yeah, he
so
skates a lot.
motivated,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
so hyped to
It's
see
dope.
that because
Yeah.
he's OG as fuck.
Right.
And he hasn't had a
super OG.
part in a very long time
Right, almost
either.
20 years, man, like a
that's
long
sick.
time,
You
yeah.
got to film it too.
So
Yeah.
that was
Awesome.
the motivation for that video. As soon as we wrapped that up, we just kept filming.
Y'all
What-
premiered that at Malcolm, right?
Yeah, we had an outdoor premiere at Malcolm. That was
Yeah,
nice.
That's
I
dope.
remember that.
What's
That
the
was
difference between like Chris said, this would be considered a full length, and Whistle was that like a? Would you consider that a full length too, or like what?
To
what's the-
me, Whistle was more like a little project, kind of like I wouldn't call it a full length, kind of like a promo type vibe.
Okay.
I mean, it was only like
Still video.
12, 15
Yeah,
minutes long.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So nowadays, that's definitely
That's-
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
full
say, I
length.
feel like that's like normal now.
But
12 or 15
I didn't
minutes.
put that
Right.
like emphasis on it like I did for this last video.
Yeah, because you guys had like a zine for this one, right? Like you guys had some merch dropping. You
Not
guys
that I
had
never tried to like
do
make
that.
my videos be like serious because it's all fun. It's just like it's a hobby. It's not. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for it's just fun.
Yeah, we've been
So-
skating for years, dog. I know.
Yeah. And for this one, I was like, I want to put something out that like means a lot to like everyone in the video.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
How
And
long have you been
These
filming?
guys have been killing it. So
Fucking forever, dog.
I picked up the camera. I mean, I guess right when we started skating, we were just documenting like our progress. Crispy was around for some of that. Yeah.
I know
in
you
the,
for a long time too.
Back
so
in
yeah.
the Gaithersburg days. This
Yeah,
is a long
yeah.
time ago.
Yeah, I remember
Quince Fortune High
moving
School,
into
shout
the
out.
neighborhood and I saw y'all skating outside, and I was like, "Oh shit, y'all skate!" But I was like on my thug shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You weren't fully into the
True.
skating yet.
No, I was, dude. I've been skating for years. When I met these kids, I was like over skating, and I was like,
When I
man,
met Crispy, he was
Yeah.
already fucking so good.
yeah,
man.
yeah,
He was way ahead of all of us. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Damn.
And he's the one that motivated us to get better at
I
skating.
gave him my
too.
skate videos and shit, man. I gave him
Wow.
all my
Yeah.
and Bloom. What was
Yeah,
it in there?
Transworld in Bloom.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first videos I watched.
Oh, so you had the videos.
Yeah.
Once
I
you
had
get
all
to see all the
the-
videos, man, and
No,
get
he
put on
came
that
by
sort
my
of
house
thing.
with like a shoebox full of videos and like other shit.
Yeah, I
was
remember
like,
that
oh,
because I
shit.
was bummed I gave you all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that back
Let me
now,
get that
right?
shit back, cuz that shit was classic, man. But
Yeah.
nah, that's what it's about,
The
man. Like,
skate treasure box.
nah,
All
for
the
sure,
videos,
man.
The
I think I
magazines,
gave him like
stickers.
broken skateboards too. for
Yeah,
some
right.
reason,
All
man.
that shit, like maybe
Yeah.
some shoelaces or some shit.
When
like,
you're young,
yeah.
you don't
Shit like
care
that.
though,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
like run
yeah.
every DVD
But
into the
all
ground
that
and
shit mattered,
like,
man. Like
It
every
did.
bushing, every hardware, like all that shit
yeah,
mattered.
There was
dog.
definitely some trucks in there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
But,
So, what was your first camera, Eddie?
Some homie cam,
Probably the
right?
homie cam from back then,
Nice,
for sure.
nice, nice.
And I probably got her from the homie. He was like, "Here, just take it. You can film with it."
That's
But
dope.
we would take turns,
And
but
then
I
you
would be
never
the one
saw
that would
Eddie
put it all
again.
together. Just like put everything in a VCR and watch that shit. And
Dude,
just,
your
like,
fucking
old stuff,
skate
man.
fucking video collection is deep, dog.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, I got a pretty.
Yeah,
serious
you got
collection.
the you got the mean one for sure.
Who
man.
is your?
Yeah.
I guess like I said, for some of our listeners or viewing audience, that's like they're not really skaters, you know.
Sure.
Who are some of your like favorite filmers, or like you want to talk about like some of your favorite videos or like your skate video
sure, yeah.
inspiration or something like that?
Favorite filmers? Man, there's been a few. Jason Hernandez is up there.
Nike SB.
Yeah.
Nike
And he did
SB.
Trans World too.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I first knew of him from the Foundation videos back in the day.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Oh, he
That's
used to film
Life.
for Foundation
I
too.
did not
I'm not
know
even
that.
hip. He
Oh,
filmed
wow.
in Bloom, right?
You ever
Yeah,
see the
some-
Foundation
yeah, yeah.
That's Life intro? Where some dude like pushes the filmer and the filmer like cocks his camera and then just slaps him in the face and the homie falls back.
I think I
Maybe,
have seen that. I
maybe.
can't
Yeah.
remember.
I don't know.
just
I didn't
remember
watch
when-
that. That's Life that many times.
What,
It's
is that
kinda
him?
before
No,
my
that's
time.
Life.
That was it.
The Foundation,
That was
that's
it.
like that was the one. But I remember when Corey Duffel did this shit, and then he slammed like because that was the cover, you know, like
Oh,
he
when he
slammed
landed
it.
on his
yeah,
neck?
yeah, that joke
Yeah.
was crazy, bro.
that was the video, yeah. That was-
Hernandez,
Those
who else?
videos meant so much to us back in the
Hell
day.
yeah, they
dog.
did. That was like post. I mean, I guess pre-internet where you couldn't YouTube and like you would just play the shit.
Who was
on
that one
repeat.
dude's
Yeah,
part
that's
we used to
true.
watch? Tony Silva.
Tony Silva, yeah,
Tony
he was
Silva.
Style King and
His
Trick
song
Selection.
was sick.
Yeah, the song was really good. I
So
love that
good.
song. That joke was really
Perfect.
good. Yeah,
Send
yeah.
me that shit.
And
I
the
know
Trick
you know what
Selection
it
was
is.
really
Yeah.
good too.
Dude, you guys are some
The Trick
Foundation
Selection
heads
was-
for real.
Yeah,
Dude, he really was.
I never really
on
got
that.
to Foundation like that.
Wow, no,
It
That's
was
Life was the
way
one.
I like
sicker
Corey
back
Duffel
then.
and shit.
Yeah,
but
they're
like,
the team because they had Justin Sturbing. He won one of the awards.
Daniel
and then,
Shimizu.
Yeah, Daniel Shimizu.
Oh,
all
yeah.
that.
I
Yeah,
fuck with Daniel
Shimizu was on
Shimizu.
there.
Shimizu is sick,
That
man.
was a
I like
good
his
video.
shit.
If
Dude,
you
that was
haven't
a
seen it, go
really
watch
good
it.
team.
Yeah,
dog.
they had a great team. They were like one of the big five, you know, at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, so That's Life is your favorite video?
Nah,
No, but it
Oh,
was,
I
it
was
was
gonna say,
definitely
hey,
one of the
look.
videos that influenced the way I was skating back then, for sure.
Word.
Music wise, like clothing style. Yeah, I'm think good. Toy Machine, Good and Evil.
of course.
That one
That's
as
a
well.
great video.
Nike on
When the
tap.
fuck did you watch Good and Evil, man? Because that was before your time.
No,
That's Nick Trapasso,
I
right?
started in 03
or
02.
Diego Bucherri and them. That was
That one had a Bucherri. That one came out in 04, 05.
okay.
Oh, so
And Billy
Trapasso
Marks.
didn't
It was
have a
Billy
partner
Marks
in
featured.
it? Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
the one after that, I guess, with Brainwash or
What's
something.
his name? No, the one after that was Suffer the Joy.
Suffer the
Yeah,
Joy.
and that's where the Saint Shabazz part was. We
that's the
skated
one.
the fucking
Yeah,
whole
with that song. Yeah, yeah.
Does
that
a
was
really good
one of-
trade
That's the
flipping
only
that shit.
part he had a
One
part
thing
in,
I
right?
noticed was
In
the
Tour
pants.
Machine?
I was like,
yeah,
them
all
pants
the
are
weird ass,
chill.
yeah, like the pajamas.
Nobody
yeah,
has wears
yeah,
like
he had the
that.
sweatpants with like the rubber bands on the bottom,
yeah,
You
man.
know what it
He
was? It
killed
was
it.
the pants and the Dollins, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget it. The no schools, bro.
Yeah, he was
The
he was
no
styling
schools.
in that video.
Yeah,
No
Joe Paso, he
schools.
definitely
Shout out
put a
no
lot of
schools.
work. He
Yeah.
put in
How many
big
of
work.
us was wearing no schools back in the day?
All of us, man.
Great
I had
A
shoes.
good amount
so
of us.
many pairs.
I had like what 5, 6 pairs.
I had like 3
and I
of
got
them
them all
shits.
cheap at the Vans
Outlet.
Hell
Yeah.
wherever it was. I
Dude,
forget.
shout out to Nick's mom, Nick Duclos' mom,
Nick
man.
Duclos' mom
She
is
will
the
go up
best.
there and like, yo, does any of your friends need shoes? And like,
Smash out.
dude, she will buy us fucking shoes, dog.
What about
And
you, Abram? What's
that
some-
was
my
some
bad.
unheard
She
of
never
shit.
bought me shoes.
Maybe he wasn't around.
But
that time.
she definitely looked out.
You never. Hey, wait, you never got a pair of shoes?
I didn't
Damn.
get a
His
pair
mom
either.
looked
I
out
never
for me
either.
so
I was
much,
about to
man.
say, man, shut
Shout
the
out
fuck
Becky.
up.
I wasn't in the
Yeah.
crew though, but
Yeah.
Nick's
yeah,
mom is
salute.
awesome.
What's some of your
mom.
favorite skate videos, Abram? Like, let's get you in
Well,
the
I
mix.
started skating a little later on than you guys.
That's
so.
what I was about to say.
You guys were over there talking about foundation.
Yeah,
and shit.
oh, that's-
What was your
Nah,
first skate
all right,
video?
so my first skate video, I rented it from the fucking library, dude.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
right. Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one. though.
that's
yeah,
a really
yeah.
good one.
So
I
I
thought you was
watched
about
that
to say
video
Tony Hawk
and I
trick
didn't like
tips.
understand skating at that point. So I was like, this is crazy. I didn't know people could like do tricks like this, but I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't remember. I guess I got hip after that because the first video that like I was like super excited about was definitely like Fully Flared. I remember I
Okay.
went into Pit Crew and like bought it
Word.
and everything.
Yeah,
and I
like,
was
yeah, like locked in. You go, yo, shit, you put
I
that
was
shit
like
in the
so
DVD
excited to
player.
buy it and watch it and everything.
That was a really good video.
Yeah, it
One
was
of the
a-
ones,
But
definitely.
what year did you start skating?
Dude, I was like 13 or something. I didn't watch videos for a while though. Been skating for 16
That's one of the skate
years.
rites of passage. I feel like a lot of, you know.
Maybe like 2000, probably like 2006, 2007 maybe.
Oh wow, that's,
Oh, that's
yeah.
not bad.
You started skating. I remember
Yeah.
the first video I had. I think was like that I owned. I think it was Yeah Right or probably The End because I got them both from the Best Buy like down the street. That's like a
Yeah,
whole
they
other story.
randomly would sell those
Yeah.
like in like all
It was
the
a
DVD
Tony Hawk
type
thing.
stores.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there was this situation where like 900 filmed him something. He had something like, or maybe it was Redline, one of the distribution companies that made like extreme sports DVDs. They had a contract with Best
Yeah.
Buy because, like, I swear to God, the joint on Columbia Pike down the street from my grandma's crib, I got Yeah Right from there. Tony Hawk Trick Tips 1 and 2. The End Deluxe Edition on DVD.
Damn.
But the craziest one of all is this, bro. I got the BAM 411 DVD, the deluxe edition. But listen to this. It was I guess like it's a twist of fate. That joint, it's a Pepe Martinez tribute.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and like it's the first thing that plays on there. It's like a
Damn.
Pep Martinez.
That was God, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh, I
That's
didn't
sick.
even know.
Meant to
I'm like,
be
what
right
the
there.
fuck is this? Like, I was like, oh, DC, and I got that shit from Best Buy.
Yeah.
411 BAM.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I do. I still have
That's
that joint.
sick.
Yeah, I had to keep that shit. And
Oh, yeah.
and then One Step Beyond, I got that from because I was big on BAM. Was the guy.
Josh Stewart
Oh,
made
everybody
that.
loved
Josh
Bam.
Stewart, yeah, great
Yeah.
filmer. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
crazy edit too.
Another great film.
So you know what was the shit when I was growing up?
What?
Was my first skate video was Shorty's Guilty.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Dog.
OG.
It was nothing compared to Shorty's, bro.
Yeah, Shorty's really held it down.
Yeah.
Their brand
Fucking-
direction and stuff.
They were
was
like the super company
yeah,
at that time,
for sure.
right?
Because Chad Muska was the guy.
The
you know?
video
Yeah.
was
He was the guy.
so raw,
Was Shorty's
dog.
a board company
Yeah,
then?
it was
Yeah.
a board.
Okay.
Yeah, but they did. It was like
They did
Shorty's,
grip,
Black
they did
Panthers.
hardware,
Yeah.
they did all that
Black
shit.
Magic Grip too.
Yeah,
Black Magic Grip. They had the
Oh, they had
whole-
like the whole
Yeah, they
distribution
had
and
the whole
everything.
distribution. They were
That's
like
sick.
doing a
Yeah.
Their
brand
ads
deluxe
was
thing.
this shit got popped. So like all the boards was
Yeah.
like, yo, this shit got popped.
And
you
the
know
logo
what I'm
was
saying?
like a swirl thing. You like the, it's like a little like swirly type. You know that? Yeah, Shorty's that shit was like that on the West Coast. We were on the East Coast, so the West Coast, I know they were definitely locked
Dude,
in.
that was
Yeah.
the first video I ever seen. My homie's brother, he was like the OG in the neighborhood, man.
Word.
And he had that video, and he showed us how to fucking pop shove it, dude. I remember
OG.
craziest
OG
thing
shit.
I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, damn, he got off the ground and caught that joint, bro.
Yeah, that's
And,
wild to see that.
Instead of just like doing a little, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like,
To
He
pop it.
actually popped
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
he
yeah.
actually popped it and caught it. So when I saw that, I'm like, damn.
When you
what-
see
Hell
shit
yeah.
like that, it makes you
In
want to like
person.
learn
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah,
man.
yeah, for
You're
sure.
like,
It's
I
very
want to get that
magical.
shit up there too.
So that and Ollie what made me learn how. So I was trying to learn how to kickflip, and I learned how to Ollie because of that motion.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm like, fuck, I seen him do the little, lift his leg up.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
And then I was just ollieing. I wasn't kickflipping. I was like, oh, that's how you fucking ollie,
I think I
dude.
learned heel flip before kick flip.
True.
I learned varial flips before kick flips.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Weird
I
shit.
think I did too.
Yeah.
Because I would mob my kickflips hard.
Yeah, it was hard
And
to
I
get
was
it like
like, I can't
straight.
be doing
You know,
that.
like
Yeah.
to keep it straight.
After
Yeah.
I learned varial flips and then I learned kick flips, I would land kick flips like that and then go like that. And my friends would make fun of me like, dog, why can't you just do a straight kick flip? I'm like, fuck you, I can varial flip and you can't, dog.
Hell
Because back in the day when you were kids, it was like, I can do this
The
and
trick,
do that.
it's just
Yeah.
like
It was
doing
like-
the tricks.
Right,
Certain
right.
people had tricks. My friend had nollies. None of us can do a nollie back then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man. it
When
was
you start
fucking
learning
nuts.
fakey tricks, that's when you feel like you're like, okay,
shit.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
start doing these shits and nobody's gonna be able to get me, but then everybody else knows.
Everyone's
that shit.
just
Everybody
like-
catches up at some point.
No,
Yeah.
didn't you realize everything was easier fakey than
Right,
I learned
Yeah.
all 180 flip variations fakey before I learned them regular. Half cat flip, fakey
That's real
frontside
though.
flip.
That is real though. I think I could say the same thing. I
Full
did
You
cab
learn
flip.
learned, you learned half cab flips before backside flips?
Oh,
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, way
Shit.
easier.
You're just more
Yeah.
I
talented.
mean, it makes sense. Though, but like,
Eddie was flat ground king for a
Yeah,
little
definitely
bit.
flat. You got.
Oh, good looks.
He wasn't.
got the
he
hard
wasn't
flips and
beating me. You know what I'm just saying? He was flat ground king.
I'm pretty sure you were beating me at the skate park at that
He,
time.
he was a flat
We would
ground
play games
kid.
skate every day.
Every
That's
Yeah,
all we
fucking
had.
day.
that was street shit.
We wouldn't go to the skate park. We would just skate
Dog,
outside
you had
the
the
apartment.
best flat ground in front of your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, we had a really good blacktop, and
Wow.
We got kicked out a lot.
we would practice for the S game of skates. That
Oh.
Right, that was the big event, but then Spencer Brown
Oh.
would just destroy
Yeah.
and dominate every time.
every time.
That. We would practice for that fucking shit, dude.
I came out
Brown.
there. We came out there from Virginia to Frederick.
Yeah.
and that was like
Everyone-
a hike. You know,
everyone
like that,
did.
that was like
Yeah.
a that was
The whole DMV
Yeah,
did.
yeah, that joint, and it was really cool where they had like at the skating rink, like it was like all organized
Yeah,
and stuff.
the
Now, did you ever
Baltimore
go to
kids
yeah,
always.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that-
I got
that's
unlucky every time I
Me
went
too,
there.
I got straight
I
up
would go there
dominated.
and I would be just like you guys would be practicing and shit. And then I go there and like immediately
First-
the
yeah,
homies doing
dude.
nollie flips and ollie heels. and I'm like
Yeah, dude,
12,
dude.
so I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm screwed. Like
yeah,
that's it for me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
nah.
I beat Tufty back in the day, dog.
Wow,
At
that's
the
it.
S game
I
of
never
skate.
even
Yeah, I
got.
think
It was
one
3
round.
tricks. You got 3 tricks, and then in the finals, they did the full
It
joint.
was
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
tricks.
it was like SK8.
But I think I got him like on the nollie varial flip or some shit.
Oh, man.
Because you know they had the pit crew heads and then the
Right,
Baltimore
and it was
heads,
random. It
the
was like really
Virginia heads.
actually randomized. Like, and it was
Yeah.
also groups of 3. I think the first round was
Yeah.
like 3.
Probably
and like
was,
first 2
yeah.
like 3, and then after that it's like semifinals. Then you do the final with like 4 or 5 people or whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've all seen Yeah Right though, right? 'Cause I have a question.
Yeah.
I think
Besides Eric Costin, what's your favorite part in Yeah Right?
You go first.
Oh damn.
Mike
'Cause
Carroll.
I watched the fucking shit out of this video, so like
I'm trying to really think about
That
it.
whole
All right,
video
I
is
got
really
one
good.
right now.
it's really
I
good.
wanna say-
Brian Anderson.
That's a great
one.
Great,
His
great.
part was fucking.
This part was
epic.
really good.
I was gonna
good.
say as a
Oh,
little
so
kid,
I'm thinking
maybe
of Foley
Jimmy
Flair. I
Rogers.
said Mike Carroll. I'm thinking.
Carol's joint
Oh,
was good
yeah.
and Yeah Right though too.
It
Oh,
was.
super
Yeah,
good.
because
It was.
the other thing I was gonna tell y'all, it was 2
But it was better
versions.
than
You know,
Fully
it's 2
Fledged.
versions of
Yeah.
Yeah Right.
Yeah, they have the Best Buy version and then they have the one with
exactly,
the OG
exactly,
soundtrack.
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. So there's 2 different soundtracks.
Which song did he skate to in the original soundtrack? Was it the Scarface one?
Yeah, but in the Best Buy version, it's the Frisco. I think with
Yeah, that
Yeah.
someone else had already used in a transfer
yeah,
video.
exactly, right, right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
they did not
Rob
pick the good
Welch.
songs the
Yeah.
second time around.
Nah,
either.
they
Yeah.
use all
Yeah.
shitty. But I'm gonna tell y'all because see, it's so
Rob
hard.
Welsh. What was that Darrell Stanton video?
Rob Welsh and what? It was
Free
transfer.
No,
your
that
mind.
one was,
Free your
um,
mind. Free your mind.
It wasn't free. It was for your
Yeah, it
mind.
was a
Yeah,
transfer
I think it
video.
was. Yeah.
Nah, but this Yeah Right is such an
Could
iconic.
be
I
wrong.
feel like that was the most complete street video. First of all
What?
time. Eric Costin completely annihilated. He shut the shit down.
What are you talking about?
Yeah Right.
Oh,
the
yeah.
best video
You
part.
saying that's your favorite part in that video?
No, well, I think it's unanimously that any street skater would say it's one of their favorite parts. You know, probably
Tray
the
flip
best.
nose blunt.
Dude.
First one that was ever documented.
That
I
wasn't
think?
my favorite part, dude.
It was the
wanna
last
live in
part,
the
and it was
same
if it wasn't your
Yeah.
favorite, it was the best fucking part. Like it doesn't even matter. Like it is unanimous.
That's when he skates to I want to live in
Yeah,
Los
yeah, exactly.
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
that part was
funny
good.
ass
He fucking went
That part was good.
Yo, he went
That
in
part was
on that
sick.
joint. He did
Yeah.
everything manuals.
I feel like his S. Minnick Manny part was better than that, though.
It's that's a great thing and debatable too. But we'll probably
Watch
get
that
into
video again.
Minute
That's a
Body
good one.
versus Yeah Right. That's a deep cut. We can't even go into that because we
Yeah,
would take too
Rick
much time.
McCrank.
But I was gonna say
Oh,
Rick McCrank
Rick
shit was.
McCrank had my favorite part in
Yeah.
here
Oh,
right
when
there.
that song comes on,
Yeah.
everybody
It
dancing.
cranks. It cranks. Yeah, that's a great skate video song.
Damn.
That's a great skate
That whole
video
video
song.
is just epic.
But the
man.
best part, though, like I said,
So
just
epic.
completely full disclosure. Yeah, right. We got Girl and Chocolate, but Gino's jump was definitely like that. At first, I didn't like it. It's chocolate. Yeah, but
it's one of those ones you got to get older to appreciate. Same thing about Anthony Papalardo and Fully Flared. When I watched that the first time, it did not compute to me
I hated
when I was
it.
12.
Then I watched that shit again. I'm
These
like,
kids,
Gino.
These kids,
I mean, when I first saw Gino's part, I wasn't too impressed because I didn't really understand
it. I didn't understand it at all.
I didn't understand it. I mean, that video came out right when I started skating.
Guys skate?
With
Mariano?
It's the same concept. Dude.
Guy?
Nah, but Gino is more style focused. I feel like
Right.
Guy has tons of.
Guy has all. He's got it all. But Gino's definitely more like style and
He
speed.
does have style. I didn't mean
Gino
to say
does
it like
have good
that.
style.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Gino's is like he's you know, I guess in the skate world, you know, not even that, man, because that's.
Well, I haven't
Throwing it
watched
off. I was
right
gonna be
all the way
comparing
through in a
Nigel and
minute, so
Tyson.
I don't know who's got my favorite part now.
Okay.
Could change. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could change.
Right.
It should change.
It was a great video though. I just figured I'd throw that out there because that's one of those like skate. That's a skate, you know, the zeitgeist. But yeah, it's Gino for me all day. You know, back three, Manuel, Rosalind Banks. You feel me? What's up? Like, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to go to that
back
spot.
Yeah, and I know that ground sucks. I've never been, but I know that shit is like brutal. But he freaking, and he was wearing Jordans too. So
I just
And
recently
he always
saw,
had the kid on too.
yeah, all that.
Did you guys see Brian Anderson recently do Figgy Big Flip Manny? I think it was in that Nike video that just dropped.
Oh
Yeah, I did see
man,
that.
Nah,
That
after
shit was
Rosalind
sick.
Banks
You
too?
know what I was
Okay,
thinking
word.
too, right?
What?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Take him out. Take him
Back
out.
when 80 up.
Yeah.
So, what else can we talk about?
If I got
skate
lucky.
related?
We can go into some of the photos, man, of the zine. So shout out to Toby.
Yeah, Toby Angel just shooting the
Beast
best
photographer.
photos.
That
from
man
Beast
is
DMB.
amazing, bro.
We are
He's a
blessed with
beast.
our friends for sure, man.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I'm spoiled
dog.
rotten. I got a good filmer, and then
Good
Toby takes
photographer.
amazing photos.
Oh, the funny thing is that I don't even think I used that clip in the video.
Wow.
That is a great photo.
Yeah.
It's an amazing
the color.
photo, man.
Yeah,
like
it's a good
I would see this in the trans world
All
back
day.
in the day.
It could. This is borderline a cover, honestly, just by the way that it's like the angle and stuff.
Yeah, shot down, up.
Yeah,
Nacho
man.
style, so good.
He knows
Yeah.
what he's doing. Who's that in the photo?
That's
not
Nashua.
sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we can't even tell.
Can't really tell. He's a beast though. I'd like to see him on chocolate.
Those
To be
guys.
completely
Nashua on
honest.
chocolate
I
would be
can see
crazy.
that.
Where
Yeah.
are those guys at right now? They're in Barcelona or something.
Oh, I think they're in London.
UK.
Oh, London. Yeah.
Yeah, they just went out there.
Shout
over
out
the
to
weekend.
them boys, man.
Other filmer homie.
Yeah.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, hope they
Out there
stack some
on their
clips.
international
Good
tip.
clips.
We got our boy
Sheesh, this is
Xavier.
Xavier.
This is
That was a
another.
crazy clip, man.
Yeah.
So how diesel was that spot?
So the funny thing is that we were getting food, and he didn't have money to get food or something. So him and someone else stayed back, and they were
Putting
pushing
his
around.
business, putting
Found the
his business
spot.
all out there.
Nah, that's it. Yeah.
They found the spot, and then he crooked it without us there. Like
What?
no filmer.
Wow.
So you already
But he
did it?
filmed it on the iPhone.
Oh.
And then he was like, "Yo, look what I just did."
Was the iPhone
And I
clip
was
better?
like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Xavier.
Was the iPhone clip better?
Nah, it's an iPhone clip, bro.
Trying to get him. Trying
But,
to get him.
I was like,
almost
"Dude, we got."
back.
You
Almost
guys
back.
iPhone. Some iPhone clips be looking way better, bro.
Wow,
No,
this is
it's
true,
true.
too.
Sometimes,
They
yeah.
look better on the iPhone when you watch it on the
Yeah,
iPhone. Like on
yeah,
Instagram,
exactly.
on
for sure,
Instagram.
for sure.
Exactly.
You get way more legs on an iPhone clip filmed on an iPhone than like when you put your shit that you film
Actual
on the
film
camera.
on the
Oh,
camera.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
The algorithm
Why
likes
is
the
that?
iPhone
Why do you
clip
think
better.
that? Why is that?
Fucking,
Different.
it looks better on the phone.
Yeah.
I think the way
I
that
don't know.
people digest film, like especially skaters,
Oh,
what we
yeah.
were talking
That's a good
about.
point.
We used to just watch DVDs and VHS, but now most people watch skate clips on their phone. You know, so they kind of don't really care. Like,
So that is like what I was going to get into too. I was like, man, like Instagram is pretty much my new Trans World or Thrasher or all that shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a skate mag, man. I'm just
Yeah.
flipping through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pages
yeah.
and shit. I see my
I love
homies.
to
It's
see-
even better because I see my friends killing it.
yeah.
and
I think it's cool. I
That
think
type of feel.
I think it's more people's like I was talking to one of my coworkers about this that doesn't skate at all, and they were kind of like taken aback by the fact that there's so many skaters around here. They were like, "Oh, I thought that people didn't skate anymore," you know.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
like you don't really know.
I think people skate more now
Exactly.
just because of this shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
they
I'm
skate so
saying?
much more, but it's like it's less televised because everybody has their own way of communicating. Like you wouldn't, for example, if I wasn't looking for skate clips, I wouldn't really like find you or any like I wouldn't really find
You
like
gotta watch that one skate clip for your like phone to start recommending it.
Exactly.
Oh,
Right.
algorithm and shit.
Like
Yeah.
if I didn't watch a skate clip, then it wouldn't come up. But as soon as you like click or search like one or two, then
I
like
know.
you said,
Yeah.
all of and I've seen I don't know about y'all, but my algorithm has been exclusively tailored to I've seen regional skating, people with the same style come up, you know, sometimes like same trick, same spot even, and it's kind of weird, but I mean that's just technology, so you know whatever.
That is
I fuck
weird.
with it, you know, because I get to learn about new people, you know, and something I'll say about we can kind of talk about this when you watch a skate video or looking at a magazine, right? I think everybody kind of learns tricks or like spots even kind of like from your way of like something catches your eye specifically, like the way that somebody does a trick, you know?
Yeah.
Because everybody does tricks differently, you know?
Right.
That's where skate videos came in back in the day. But like now it's just it's right here in hand. It's like, oh, you know, well, I kind of want to skate like this or skate this type of spot.
Yeah, right.
I definitely
Sometimes
get
it's
it.
way more fun to watch someone's like little reel,
Yeah.
like filmed on an iPhone.
Yeah,
Than
definitely.
like watch his random YouTube video.
I'm more impressed with the fucking editing when it comes to all that
Definitely,
shit,
dude.
dude.
Like,
Because
what?
Well, because everybody is good now. You gotta put together the production.
Right,
exactly.
right.
And you can tell with my edits, it's like, yo, this motherfucker does not know how to edit,
Right,
bro. I'm not doing all this zoom in on the beat before the video.
No,
It's not doing that.
There's
Yeah.
a certain craft too.
It is
like
craft with the filming and shit,
to
yeah.
Instagram editing. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh, you got to put your clips together like this with the music and all that. I'm like, dude,
Dude.
I don't know
I'd
about all that.
rather be
Yeah.
more
There's
like
been
this.
plenty of times
Yeah.
I
Art
made a
direction,
video.
you know,
Right,
than
right.
like because to be labeled that it's funny, it's like a blessing and a curse today to be labeled as an Instagram skater. Because on one hand, that means that you're really popular and people da 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 da.
Yeah.
Sure,
But on the
yeah.
other hand, you kind of are like a little bit whack, though. You know,
You're
so-
almost popping in the wrong
yeah,
way.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like Burberry, Airy. But the one exception to the rule though is
People
Versace
gonna find
Plug.
a way to hate.
Yeah, that's true.
Versace Plug
No,
is the
everybody's
exception.
riding with Versace.
Yeah, because he's an Instagram skater, but somehow.
But he be filming the street parts.
Right,
though, too.
right. And-
Dog, the man kills it on a skateboard, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's one of those undeniable
Yeah,
things.
it's
for sure.
undeniable.
This
It's not.
guy
It
is
has nothing to do
I gotta
with
follow the
fucking
guy.
Instagram or
I've been
anything.
missing out.
Man,
He hasn't
he's-
been skating. He just does like one clip a year because he gets paid. You know, like he's like,
I'll never forget that backside flip, or I think it was either backside flip or switch backside flip he did in the
Oh,
airport.
right,
and it was
yeah,
like
it's like,
he just did
yeah,
that and
yeah,
just
it's like,
slammed it right down.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know why? Because it's one of the like most stylish like shit you've seen in a long
Hell
time,
yeah.
man. So
One
when
of
you
the
see
best.
really stylish
Top
and
10
shit,
style.
Shit
can
like that
watch
will
it.
make you remember
Yes,
it 2 years
hell yeah.
later.
Even,
you know?
I mean, I know exactly the clip that you like. It was
Yeah.
like he did a switch flip and then like turned and like
Yeah.
that shit was like beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that comes to mind in the DMV that's doing it on the Instagram? You know, like something that
JT.
like
Yeah, that's
JT.
true.
What's
JT is
that
unspoken.
one kid? The tall light skinned kid. What's his name?
Oh, Rockstar Beamer.
Yeah, Rockstar
Yeah,
Beamer.
yeah,
but
he's
he's not even really
Yeah.
like a traditional IG guy. He just posts his clips on IG.
He just be posting.
I think-
Exactly. Yeah,
I think that's way better than just
I
being
do too.
that consistent guy. Just like look what I can do, or look at me posting every single day.
Right,
Dude,
right.
that shit is annoying,
Yeah,
bro.
right,
Sorry,
right.
y'all. Like my homies that post every day. I'm not knocking that shit, but at the end of
It
the
has a
day,
place.
go
Yeah.
film a part,
Sometimes
my nigga.
consistency is
Just
not
go
key.
film a part.
Right. If you're, I mean,
go film a part. For
I
real.
don't mind to
Because most of those
If
dudes
you
don't
got the
have a
skills,
part.
you should definitely find a filmer.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
And film a
Do that
part.
shit.
Yeah, you're
Film.
kind. I don't want to say wasting your time, but like eventually, you know, like if you're getting clips every single day, like
Yeah, some
you have a
people
whole
don't really
Yeah.
take skateboarding that serious when it comes to like that kind of shit. They're like, you know
Right,
what? I'm just
right.
gonna film it on my phone and whatever.
that's what it should be then. You know, just
I-
film
I-
on your phone and have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
But let's talk about that though, y'all, because I think this is important since we have a circle of well-seasoned skaters here. When you say taking it serious, can you kind of explain the difference? Because we just kind of got into this Instagram versus like full length. What is the when you say
it's
taking
taking
it
your
serious?
craft serious.
But what does making a video part mean for like a skater or the industry or like in terms of your career? Can you kind of like can we talk about that a little bit? Because we know what that means, but like you know.
I think it's always cool when you find a group of people you can vibe out with, and if one of them happens to be a filmer, fucking go do that shit. Just you know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's always gonna seem well. That's like the problem too with like a lot of like the newer videos with like companies and stuff. Like even like FA and hockey. A lot of those dudes were friends before, and everyone's like, oh wow, like you know we watched Supreme and the Cherry video and everything, and like that video. I mean, at least for me, that video was very good. But that was
great.
because all those dudes were young. These were like their friends that they were skating with. Yes, they had Supreme to back it.
Yeah.
But then when
It
the
was
sponsors
it was
come
organic,
in,
yeah.
right, it was organic. But then when the sponsors come into play, you start splitting people up. You start adding other people. It just starts to feel more like a company, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, at least in our video, I think that it shows that everybody
Yeah.
that we film and skate with, like, we're not just filming with this person because he's good. Like, we're homies after the session,
For
you know?
sure.
Like, we're hanging out after we skate.
Right,
too.
right. It's
and
like
some
more
people
of a-
don't do that, you know?
Yeah, some of the and like the question I was kind of getting at, because Eddie, you've been filming for a long time, and we had like Wayne, we have people that Namdi even. There's people that we know, skaters that we know that are filmers, and you're not necessarily in the industry, but you are a very well established filmer, and you're like you said, this video that we're about to get some clips up, the interlude video, it's a very like strong testament to the value of skating with crews and not having any back and
Right.
just being independent.
Your
like you-
local scene.
Yeah,
Well said,
right.
well said.
Yeah, and it's very important. But like I was saying, can you kind of get into a lot of? I don't think we don't have a roster really of like sponsored or professional people per se, but that doesn't mean that the talent is like missing. So can you kind of talk about that, like this video versus like a Nike SB or a Supreme video, like what the differences that we would see, like noticeable differences that you would see?
I mean, for someone who doesn't know much about skating, or
Yeah,
just,
like a
in
non-skater,
general.
a non-skater. Like what? How would you describe like the feeling of going about the process of making this video versus like if you Abram or you know you have like a shoe sponsor that says we're making a full length,
Yeah.
we need XYZ. Like what do you think was some differences or you know?
I think it just takes away that special thing. Like, if you're filming for someone who's sponsored, it almost feels like a task. Mm-hmm. You know,
because
kind
you're
of
getting
like
paid
a
for
job.
Yeah.
You're getting paid for it.
Well,
dog.
does that make it
like
better
you said
or not?
earlier, you were doing this shit
If
for
you're
fun.
getting paid as a filmer, and I don't know, I've never been in that situation, you know, so I have no idea what it's like to be
I think
getting paid for, you know, filming and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I think the way I see it, like when it's a company video and you can just kind of tell that the people, maybe some of them skate together, maybe some of them don't, but it almost seems like everybody's part is very focused on just them. And yeah, like, okay, we know that these dudes took a trip to London or whatever and they skate a couple of the same spots, but it's not like there's not like that overlap in the parts and stuff. Like you're not ending your part, like your friend does a kickflip down something and you're dapping up your friend and then right there his part's starting right after. Like
right.
you're not getting that, like, I don't know, like
The effect.
that overlap over into like a friendship and like you can tell people are really hanging out and stuff, you know?
And what do you think, Abram? What would you say is the value of that? Because like I said, we're all skaters, so we know what it feels like. People that don't skate, they may not understand what it's like. The process of going out, finding spots, getting tricks, getting clips.
Yeah.
You know, the process and what's the value of skating with people that you actually like versus being around people that you're kind of forced to be around. Like, can you kind of talk about what's the difference between skating like with the homies or, you know, skating for like a job?
The
or
big
something?
difference is like about like just who you're skating around too. You're not going to be as excited or hyped if you're just skating with some random people that are like you're kind of forced to, you know? It's better when you're with your friends. Also, your friends know how you skate too. So like you might be doubting yourself, but your friend's like, "Hey man, just like, you know, hit a little front crook on that." And you're like, "Oh, you're right. Like, maybe I should try something like that." They know how you skate. They know the type of skating you're doing and everything. And I feel like everybody kind of builds off each other. And then also, too, like, I don't know about, well, you, but like, you hear about, like, oh, this person got clips yesterday. This person got clips yesterday. Like,
It
that hypes you up, too. Like, oh, I got to play catch up now, man. Like, we're behind. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So,
It's a team sport when it comes to shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I'll send the clips that we get to like the group chat,
and then
everyone gets to see what people are doing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. I do need to like step up.
Go harder.
Why not?"
people aren't missing out as much
That
either when
was
it's
sick.
all in your face. Like, come on, everybody's got to be skating, man.
Now I gotta ask you this, Eddie, because
We're going to get into some of these clips because we ain't got that much time, but we're going to show these last couple minutes of what the video was all about with these dudes, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Eddie, you are known as the Spot King. one of the spot kings. So how did you claim that? Can you kind of explain?
I
like,
never
your
claimed that.
Well, I'm gonna
that
deem
shit
you
cap,
today.
that
I
nigga
will
be
deem
stealing
you as the.
something.
I will deem you as the one of the unofficial spot kings of our area. But can you kind of go through the process of like finding street spots, or do you hit
Yeah.
people up and say like, "Hey, I think that you would be good at this spot," or like, what's your kind of process of like street skating?
Just
for
street
filming.
skating? For filming?
Yeah, because you know all the spots, dude. Like, come on, let's just be real. Like, you know all
Even
Maps.
though I do have all these spots mapped out, saved on my phone and whatnot, it's still so hard to figure out where to skate.
That was sick.
And it's almost because we've kind of hit up a bunch of spots, and it's kind of like hard to go back to something we've already been to. Some people aren't hyped on going back to the same spot over and over again. So what I try to do, whenever I have free time, I'll just get on Google Maps and I'll
Word.
just go through neighborhoods that I've never been to, little pockets in different areas in the DMV, even Baltimore. It could be anywhere, but
How
I
the
just
fuck
do
y'all
that.
find this spot?
This is sick.
That's out in Hagerstown.
Ooh, that look like Hagerstown.
If you're in Hagerstown driving around, you'll see there's several.
That could have
There's
been a
several
Thrasher
of these.
cover, dude. Straight
Yeah.
up. That was
There's
buff
a bunch
as
of
fuck.
different one of these because it's like a
Hagerstown
long
low-key has
bridge.
some gems.
Yeah.
rough.
Just not a.
So
cool
if you're in
place.
Hagerstown driving around, you'll see that shit, and you'll see that it's fucking crazy. It's huge.
Yeah, super proud of you guys, man.
Yeah,
you guys
you
fucking
absolutely
killed it.
killed it. Once again, congratulations. This is, I don't know if you would say this is your best, because I think the next one will probably be better, but this is like one of the best videos
Thank
of the
you,
year,
man.
definitely.
I appreciate that.
You killed it.
A lot of people have reached out saying that it is probably like the best video I've put out so far.
I think so, man. Just the way
Which-
you put it together.
Yeah,
It
good
looked like
music. It was like no boring parts the whole way through.
Yeah, it
very
flows
very
very
fluent
well.
and everything.
Yeah.
Good flow.
No, it was definitely a very fun project that turned to be a little bit more serious than I thought it would be, in a way.
But this guy,
Because
Laura.
all the people in the video were like, Eddie, put the video out. And I was like, I think if we just keep pushing it, we could, have something very special.
I feel like we had a
Yeah.
bigger roster this time too. We had
not?
Definitely.
three Bens in one video.
Three
man.
Bens in one video.
We got Ben Swagger,
Benergy.
Benergy, and Ben Walters.
Yeah.
Man. We need
Wow.
a fourth
Oh,
Ben.
and there's a Benji guest
Oh.
clip
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
and Benji. Yeah, so he could have been the fourth.
Oh, yeah, let's get it on
3.5.
this Ollie right here, because we've seen the photo.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
he
here's
filmed it pretty
Neil.
good.
Yo, look at that shit.
Yeah, you can see the gap and everything, man.
Nah, that was
I don't
sick,
know what
dude.
You're just talking shit, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it
In the
with
Heath kit.
where you guys can cop the shirts and merch at, man.
Well, right now they're sold out.
They're sold out.
Ooh,
Everything
that's
is
right.
sold out.
All right, man. Well, just get a look at what they did look
I mean,
like.
some shops might still have some. Embark Skate Shop might have a few left.
Embark.
I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I don't have any.
Where's Embark? That's
In Frederick,
Frederick?
yeah.
Yeah, literally on the same street that Picture used to be on.
Does Crushed
Word.
have any shirts? No.
No, they have koozies.
Oh,
They have
okay.
some koozies, I think.
Hit up Crush, U Street.
Well,
But my
check
boy Jake Smith, he's the one that made these shirts.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jake.
So I might hit
Sandprint.
him up and see if he wants to make some more. And
Make a second run.
yeah.
Yeah, Jake was on here a couple episodes.
Yeah, I was just watching that episode.
Love you guys, man. This is fucking Working
Yeah.
Buds.
Thanks for coming out.
Hey,
Sorry.
thanks for having us,
Thank
man.
you
Appreciate
guys
you
for
guys.
having us.
Interloop on
Appreciate you.
YouTube, Beltway, the squad, and all that.
Yeah.
Salute.
Run
This
it up,
ain't
run
the
it
only
up.
time you see my homies on here. Just make sure y'all run it up with the
We might be
video.
back.
Interloop is on
Interloop.
YouTube and Thrasher. That shit is fucking sick. My homie
Don't
put
forget
in a
Skate
lot
John,
of
too.
work.
Skate John, too.
Skate
yeah.
John
Shout out
and
Skate
Quarter
John,
Snacks
for
is
sure.
on there.
Yeah, we
of
on
that.
all three. We're on all three, baby.
Shit, we be right back with that shit. But love y'all. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
through,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Good
I
talking
got-
to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my man. Let's get it.
Awesome.
All right, my bad, y'all gotta run the fucking work.
Yeah. You're good.